people that enslaved us. The language Espanol, it comes from the conquistadors. Spanish. He said, well, what does that mean? Your last name, you had carried their last name. You know why? Because your ancestors, our ancestors, were in slavery. And they enslaved us. They changed our names, our identities, our language. And then they're going to give us white Jesus.
Shiva, everything for me, pero God rescue my body, man. God take God.
God rescue your body. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Yeah, really.
Rudy. I'm Elia. Rudy. Now, Senor, you believe in God and you believe in Jesus, right? This man saved you?
Espiritualmente,
Okay, okay.
todo el mundo me conoce siempre, a la hora de la luz. La ayuda de todo el mundo, pero Dios me sacó de ahí y de ahí me manda a predicar la palabra a todo, everybody black.
Okay. Told you to predict. Now remember, in the Bible it tells you what Christ looks like. So is this the man that you follow? This image right here. For a long time, this image he's been following.
That was the portrait. That's been painted.
Listen to me, 23 years for me, that rescues.
23 years this man has been believing and following the image of white Jesus.
Bring it out!
Now, let's read it. Revelations 1:14.
Bring it out!
We're going to find out what Jesus looks like.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
It said blanco, white hair. That picture doesn't have Jesus' white hair.
Dios no hay elección de personas,
Oh, no.
negro, chino, Dios los ama a todo el mundo.
A ver.
Pero hay que arrepentirse de uno, ¿me entiendes? Porque el reino de los cielos ya está aquí en la tierra.
All right, the brother just said that God has no respect of persons, right? That's what they say. Hey, let's read out the Bible. Give me that Exodus 2:25. We're gonna see. The Bible says, "Let God be true and every man a liar." That's why it says there's no truth. Vamos a ver. He just said God has no respect of persons, right? Okay, explain this to me. 23 years.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 25. And God looked upon the children of Israel, and God has respect unto them.
God has respect unto the children of Israel. But remember, he just said God has no respect of persons. 23 years, you know what that is? 23 years of lies.
Porque Dios quiere que todos ustedes, todos los que están aquí, everybody, todos, cuando vienen las pruebas, deben estar en las pruebas. Porque cuando vienen las pruebas, todos le sacan y se largan. Eso es lo que me ha pasado, mira. Y sigo predicando la palabra de Dios.
Pero ¿cuál palabra? Hey, give me 2 Thessalonians 2.
La palabra es la salvación de tu alma, de everybody.
Okay, hold that. Give me Acts. Give me Acts 5. Now let's find out, because he was talking about his life story. He survived it. God gave him mercy. God gave him the time to teach others, right? Now remember, he's teaching them wrong, though. Watch this. Acts 5, you know what I want? What is that, 29?
Verse 29. Then Peter and the others, apostles, answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
Because we've been taught the Bible by man. Not only this, what type of man? The people that enslaved us. The language Espanol, it comes from the conquistadors. Spanish. He said, well, what does that mean? Your last name, you had carried their last name. You know why? Because your ancestors, our ancestors, were in slavery. And they enslaved us. They changed our names, our identities, our language. And then they're going to give us white Jesus. Then they're going to give us Christianity, Catholicism. They're going to give us Pentecostal. Then they're going to give us 7 days. And then they're going to give us Jehovah's Witness. Then they're going to give us Mormon. Confusion. They want us confused. Why is all the religions with white people? Why is it? I can't ask a question. Oh, now I'm racist. Uh-oh, anti-Semitic. No, man. We're talking the truth. It's a question. Why is it? All the races, all the religions are from white people. Why, hermano? Rudy, why? Rudy, no, Rudy. I want to know. I ask you a question, Rudy.
Yo sé que todos, aquel día en las pruebas, que estemos firmes, que estemos
Todos.
Todos.
Ok.
Mucho puro bla, bla, bla. Y ahora la prueba.
Ajá.
Dan escupido.
Pero ¿a quién? ¿Toda la gente? ¿Los chinos?
No. Parte, porque estamos aquí, sabemos que él vive y está aquí. Y está
No, está aquí. No, aquí no. Here's another thing. You know when it says God knows my heart? This is what the brother's saying. He says, because this is 23 years lie. He says, God knows my heart. And he's saying right here. Give me that. Give me Mark. And 7. What is the heart? Watch this. Bring the sister right here. Because a lot of people say, hey, God knows my heart. You know, right here. They go, God knows. Let's find out.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 21.
Bring it out.
For within, out of the heart of man, proceedeth evil thought.
The thoughts don't come from here. Blood pumps here. Where do the thoughts come? Right here.
That's right.
And you know who knows that? Same people that enslaved us.
Bring it out.
Give me Psalms 83 and give me 4. They know that the heart, guess what, is the mind. Those thoughts. And guess what? That's how you can control a whole race of people. A whole race? A whole race. Okay?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, and verse 4.
know.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
How can you destroy a whole race of people without killing them? Not only that, hey, let's put them in the bad neighborhood. Let's give them bad food, right? And not only that, hey, let's pay some artists, rap artists, and all they're gonna do is put negative music. So when these kids listen to it, guess what? All they want to do is gangbang the ops, right? Sell dope, do dope. I got this many women. Hey, how can you destroy them?
Bring it out.
And they change their name, not knowing who they are.
Thanks for mom.
Hey, isn't it a funny thing? Not even funny. How about a question? Hermano, ¿cómo estás? Hey, llévate el folleto. Hey, ¿de dónde eres? Señor, hermano. Nombre. How about this, brother? They killed Malcolm X. MLK. And they were giving positivity, right, to the black race. Uh-oh, they don't like that.
Bring it out.
They don't like that. What happened to them? Huh? Uh-oh. What about now? Who's out there right now speaking up for us?
Bring it out.
You got rapper, what's Charlemagne? Are you serious? Who you got? Puff Daddy? Who tell me, give me a black man. Al Sharpton went down to a protest. He only did it for an hour. He gave one sentence and he got in his rich car and dipped.
Bring it out.
Who do you have right now, brother, as a black man right now, standing out there for the race of people, standing up, bold? You don't think that's a coincidence? It's 2023. That was back in the 60s. Oh, snap. How about this? Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's why your name is Johnson, brother.
Bring it out.
Every time you got to fill out a paperwork, you got to put Johnson. You know, that's in your mind. Hey, put your signature, Johnson. Mr. Johnson, yes, sir. It's in your mind already. That's how they destroyed us, man.
Thanks
Read.
for mom.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Now, hold up. Now, it says they, because that's not only one race of people.
Right.
It says they. And back then, guess what? God is going to give you a list of names. This is why you got to come, learn your history, learn who we really are, and learn who the other people are, too.
That's
Right.
right.
Let's find out the other people.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Oh, the tabernacles of Edom. Who is that? Brother, you need to come down here, and we're going to show you and prove you all things. That's one race. Edom,
And the Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites,
of Moab.
Moab,
And the Hagag.
and the Hagarenes. Now, when you go to our neighborhood, isn't it funny that it's always either an East Indian or a Chinese man? It's always another race that's in our neighborhood, and they're receiving our money.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. nation.